Uganda failed to field a boxer at the Olympics for the first time since 1960, when Giorgio Iwelo made his debut for the country in Rome, Italy. The Games in Paris were a glaring sign of the decline of boxing in Uganda. Vicky Byarugaba represented Uganda at the 1984 Olympic Games and says the problem is administrative, while Tony Sekabira blames it on the government decision to ban boxing in schools.
The situation has been brought about because of the problems that have been within the administration, and we need a little bit of more time to sit down together and work out the process how we could get our boxers to qualify.
It's a shame that our minister stopped boxing in schools. When you look at Justin Juko, represented us, the only gold we have in Commonwealth, the standing gold. He came right from the school, and Nyakana, from school to the world.
Boxing is sometimes referred to as a sweet science. Despite what most people think, the sport is about the art of scoring points and not a fight. Mental and psychological preparations go hand in hand with the physical training to enable a boxer achieve the best results.
You may be taking somebody for that competitions and you think he's fit, and yet you do not know what he has left behind. Okay, his family may be starving.
You have to organize competitions that prepare people. So such a powerhouse in boxing would have been given the opportunity to prepare. They qualify themselves to the tough competition.
Uganda Boxing Federation President Moses Mohanji has cited poor government funding as the main challenge facing the sport. However, Byarugaba believes that is just a convenient excuse.
If you are in an office and you have a manager or a supervisor, you cannot blame the supervisor for failing you to do your work on your desk. Okay? Best thing one can do is for the federations to cooperate with the National Council of Sports in order for them to benefit.
Boxing had a culture of training camps and preparations where the team would come for every month ahead of international engagements, something Sekabira says aided the team, especially in bonding.
It also added on the boxer's relationship with the coach. The boxer and the coach, and the coach's relationship is very, very important. A national team could move from here maybe for 2 months, traveling to different nations. By the time they come back, when they have different tournaments, we have fights with different boxers. But today, we have limited international fights.
Now, Tony Sekabira is the most qualified boxing coach in the country. However, he is nowhere near the national team setup despite his capabilities. This is another challenge that Byarugaba points out.
Because for now, we don't know even who the national coach is. And yet we have a Stat 3 coach who never trains the team.
I'm the most qualified coach in Africa. If not number one, we would be 2. Because I'm a certified cut technician as well as a 3-star coach.
With the Commonwealth Games coming up in 2026 and the Olympic Games in Los Angeles 2028, it remains to be seen if the current tide of poor boxing performances can be turned around. It will be a shame when a country that was once a powerhouse in Africa continues to put in shabby performances. Felix Manyindo, NTV Sport.